the Function with Purpose podcast. All things health, wellness, fitness, and education through the physical therapy perspective. I am Dr. Amy Bullock, owner and founder of Fortress Physical Therapy. Fortress PT is here to serve the Charlotte metro area by highlighting the importance of how and why physical therapy should be a part of your health and wellness lifestyle. Here we go. Welcome to Season 7, Episode 5 of the Function with Purpose podcast. Dr. Amy here with you guys again today. Hopefully you are doing awesome and you're listening to this podcast on your way to work or after work or at midday. Let's just make sure you have a cup of coffee in your hand, caffeinated or decaffeinated. But it's all about the flavor. If you guys know me, I like coffee. So, okay. Well, gonna get into today's topic in another general pet peeve of mine, because I used to work for a clinic that was a hospital-based clinic and accepted quote-unquote health insurance. But kind of today's topic, making it to within normal limits, then discharge is achieved. Yes, I get a gold star because I am discharged from physical therapy. I made it to my within normal limits and I am out of here. So, I want to input this thought into your mind. So, just because you make it back to baseline or you're functioning within normal limits, whatever that means, that's another topic, then you're discharged from physical therapy. I'm done. I made it. I got my gold star. I passed with flying colors. Great. No more physical therapy for me. So from the, insurance-based school of thought, there is this hypothetical blueprint to attain when someone completes their bout of physical therapy. So, within normal limits, a hypothetical blueprint is honestly, when we think about it, set by health insurance companies so that they can say you met the minimum or the back within normal limits, so you don't need physical therapy anymore to help you achieve your long-term goals, to achieve better health, wellness, fitness, and recovery. So by these insurance companies or health insurance companies making a hypothetical blueprint that the patient made it back to within normal limits, they can function daily without pain, discomfort, movement restrictions, or, they can put their seatbelt on safely because they had a rotator cuff injury, and then when they reach back for the seatbelt, they can put it on, and that makes them within normal limits now. Oh, you're discharged. No, people. That is wrong. That is completely wrong. And it's funny because as a new physio coming out of PT school 10 years ago, I'm in the double digits now, since I've been a PT, I thought that was the blueprint to abide by because I used to work for these physical therapy clinics that, once I get my patient back to within normal limits or said short-term goals, the patient is discharged. Go back to doing life. Let's not make you any more fit than when you came in here, right? You are literally just meeting the minimum threshold so that discharge is achieved, especially when we involve quote-unquote health insurance or sickness insurance. That is completely ass backwards when you think about it, right? And there's many different physical therapy settings, right? Acute care, rehab, home health, outpatient, and then you have private practice, like how Fortress Physical Therapy is set up. So within normal limits sets limitations in physical therapy in the rehabilitation field. However, when someone walks into Fortress Physical Therapy, it's up to us, or me, the physical therapist, to place a higher expectation or a higher outcome on my patients to continue with physical therapy in order to abolish that within normal limits threshold, right? I want to make you more fit. I want to make you more robust. I want to lengthen above your minimum threshold than when you came in here with, right? So as soon as we attain short-term goals and then eventually long-term goals, then new short-term and long-term goals are made again, right? No matter if you're recovering from a surgery, perhaps a rotator cuff repair or an ACL repair, or maybe a elbow scope where they maybe took out some bone fragments and you're trying to regain range of motion back. The process doesn't end within physical therapy just because you achieved your within normal limits again. I'm discharged and I get my gold star. No. Right? So this hypothetical blueprint that is commonly secretly set by quote unquote health insurance companies just places a limitation on patients when they do come into a physical therapy clinic that is not privately owned, that all they accept is health insurance or sickness insurance, right? You pay your $10 copay, and then you're seen by 3 or 4 different therapists, as well as 3 or 4 patients of those physical therapists or physical therapist assistants at the same time period that you're there. So it's literally a 4-to-1 ratio, 4 patients to 1 physical therapist or physical therapist assistant. We're just trying to get you back into with normal limits so you can get your gold star and discharge from physiotherapy. But by no means are you more functional than when you came into physical therapy to begin with. You're just back at that threshold line, that minimum threshold line. But the thought process is flipped. When you seek out physical therapy that is similar to Fortress Physical Therapy, where I don't have any affiliation with any health insurances, right? You are in it to win it. They have the Sparkle Pager. Your physical therapist has the Sparkle Pager because they want to make you more fit. They want to make you more robust. They want to make you more strong, right? The process constantly continues so that you can be better than what you were before you came in and started physical therapy with Fortress Physical Therapy. Right? So think about that. This hypothetical blueprint of within normal limits, and then discharge is I'm flying with all of my stars, and hey, I made it to discharge, let's celebrate. Think of it the other way around. What happens if you actually broke away from utilizing your healthcare insurance, which then, hypothetically, dissolves that within normal limits blueprint that is commonly set by health insurance companies, so that you're attending physical therapists, you are one-on-one with them, and they are in the game with you to increase your distance away from your minimum threshold of within normal limits. I want to be as far above that as possible, because when you have an upcoming setback or a future setback that is unforeseen, you don't take that many steps back, or you don't take a step significantly way under a within normal limits threshold, right? You bounce back faster, right? If you're more fit, more robust, your recovery processes are better, your education to understanding movement and the quality of movement, and that movement is the foundation of having a robust body. That breaks the barrier of within normal limits. Discharge doesn't really hypothetically happen, right? You can come and go as you please. So, thank gosh I don't work for, I guess, systems like this anymore, because I've realized that's, as a physical therapist now, like, even putting myself through that process of building a more robust body, it does not stop. So I want to change my within normal limits, right? I want to go above and beyond that threshold and then some. So hopefully that gives you a little food for thought today, or coffee for thought. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, definitely drop it in the comment section of this podcast, or shoot me a direct message on Instagram. I'm pretty active on that. And if you're in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, definitely hit up Fortress Physical Therapy, reach out to me. I would love to start and be a part of your physical therapy journey in order to function with purpose and be better. That's a wrap for today's episode, Function with Purpose podcast. For more information on this episode, please check out the show notes within your podcast app. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, or drop your comments and questions below. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Thanks for the listen. Pursuit, precision, purpose.